De La Riojas here at the football open practice, watching the team gear up for next month's bowl game. Hey fans, I'm here with
Griselda Hernandez, Christine Barcenas.
So how excited are you about the upcoming bowl game?
Very excited. I think it's going to be awesome. It's close by, so a lot of fans can go out there and support our team.
I'm very excited to see the game. Of course, we're gonna beat the other team and we're gonna come out on top.
Are you heading up there that day?
Yes, definitely. I already have my plane ticket and everything.
All right, cool. All right, well, thank y'all. How do you think our new coach Levin is going to do leading the team?
Well, he's got a big task ahead of him. I mean, obviously right before a big bowl game, but I think this is a well-disciplined team, and they're going to do well. He's going to do well. Obviously, they got an open practice today, and everything seems to be going pretty well. So I actually think he's going to do really good.
So how optimistic are you about our chances winning the bowl game?
Well, there's some people that don't believe that we might do it, but I actually think that this team could actually, pull it off. There's no doubt about it in my mind that I think after considering the season they had, they actually do deserve some credit, and I think they will have a good shot.
Thank you. Hey fans, I'm here with Tiffany, one of the proud parents of one of our athletic members. So Tiffany, tell us from a parent's perspective, what do you think the team has done so far?
I think they've had a great season. I think that they're just going to go all the way. I think unfortunately the last game was an unfortunate circumstance, but I think when we go to Dallas and do the bowl game, we'll wrap it up.
Are you excited about the bowl game?
I am. I can't wait. Go Cougs!
All right, thank you. Hey fans, I'm here with
Mubashir.
So what do you think about Coach Levin leaving us for the Aggies and, moving on, and now Coach Levin taking over?
Well, I think it's sad because he was a great coach and he had a great record with us. Obviously, undefeated regular season. But, I think if the players respect his decision, they understand it. I think, we should also respect him, understand he has, he's going to a bigger conference, SEC, I think, and we should let him go. We should respect his decision pretty much. But also, I think, Coach Levin, I think he'll do a good job and we'll beat Penn State.
All right, well, thank you. We wish him all the best, right?
Yes,
all right.
we do, always.
All right, thanks. Hey, fans, I'm here with Alex. So, Alex, how excited are you about the upcoming bowl game?
I'm feeling like Penn State's going to go down. I think Casey's going to get some good throws in.
So, what did you think about Coach Levin now leading the team, and how do you think that's going to go out?
I know there's a lot of respect in the team, and I know with respect should come some good players coming out. So hopefully, I don't know if he'll be ready to fully take on the team for a whole season. I'm hoping that we'll get a good coach for next season too. So.
Thank you. You want to give us a go, Cougs? Okay. All right, well, that's it for football open practice. We'll see you guys next at the Ticket City Bowl.
All right, thank you, Priscilla, and thank you, fans, for that Fan Zone segment. Now, let's send it out to Nona Edwards in the first edition of Chalk Talk with Coach Sumlin.
How are you today, Coach?
I'm doing good.
Great. You have a really good season. You've had a lot of W's. What's going on with that?
Well, we've been fortunate. We won a couple close games on the road, and then have come back and played pretty well while we've been at home. So, this team is got a lot of guys that have been in big games before and understand it, and we're 6-0 now, and hopefully we can just keep it going.
What kind of defensive tactics are you and your team implementing to better make the team?
Well, we've struggled on defense here before, and I think our coach Brian Stewart and all of our defensive coaches have really put in a good effort here in the last couple 3 weeks. I think our best showing so far was last week against East Carolina and holding them to 3 points, which hadn't been done in a long time. Nobody else had done that all year. So. Hopefully we're headed in the right direction, and we can continue to play that way the rest of the year.
So would you say that your defensive strategy is definitely helping your offense be better set up?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be the other way around. Okay. I think, our offense has been pretty strong over the course of the years, but I think our defense is getting better.
Okay. You were mentioning some things about the homecoming game against Marshall. What adjustments are you guys making to secure the W?
Well, hopefully we'll be excited about all the new uniforms and the throwback uniform, the throwback helmet, and then Marshall has done a lot of different things this year. They've played very, very well on the road, beat Louisville there, and you know, I think the change in quarterback is going to give us some different looks, but we got to be able to stop the quarterback run and play well on special teams too.
Okay, in comparison to last season, what tactics are you guys doing? Like, what are you looking at from last season because you're definitely doing something different than last season?
Well, last year we lost not only our starting quarterback but our backup quarterback, and we're playing with the freshmen, and you know, we had implemented a new defensive system, so you know there were growing pains on both sides, and we just couldn't get over the hump. I think with Case back, obviously we're more comfortable offensively, but defensively in year 2 we ought to be better.
So for the past seasons, you've brought a lot of attention to the Cougs nationwide. You know, what's your ambition behind that?
I came here. I thought that the University of Houston has a lot of tradition, and you know, it's an opportunity for us to really take that tradition, maybe another step forward. And our goals every year start with winning the conference championship, but also being in the top 25. And so for being a non-AQ school, a lot of people think that's crazy, but we've been able to be in there at least 1 week over the last 3 years. So, you know, we need to continue to grow. We need to continue to get better, and if you win, that all that stuff kind of takes care of itself.
So tell me this: what quality are you looking for in your captains that you have, your leaders? Like, what is the quality that you're looking for in these players?
Well, you know, our captains are guys that our team votes on, and you know, I let our players vote on them even after 2-a-days or after camp, and so you know, they're guys that our team feels comfortable with, know that they have their best interest, kind of the spokesperson for them. So, you know, in our case, I think this year it's been, you know, Case Keenum and Marcus McGraw and Patrick Edwards, and then we select a special teams captain every week.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Nona, for interviewing Coach Stumlin for us. When we come back, Mason will go out with Lucy Charuk of the volleyball team, so don't go away. Welcome back, and now for Cougar Corner with Mason Pratt, who goes out and interviews Lucy Charuk of the volleyball team.
All right, thanks. Joining us for our Cougar Corner segment this week, senior middle blocker, Lucy Charuk. Now, for those who don't know what a middle blocker is, explain a little bit about what that position does.
Okay, the middle blocker only plays front row. Our main 2 jobs is attacking and blocking. All the middle blocker sets are really quick, so the short sets over the net, and we hit them fast, and we have to go, you know, out to the pins to block. So that's why we're called middle blockers.
Now, so many of the athletes that we talk to, they come to U of H to stay close to home, but you're originally from Canada. Mm-hmm. What was it about U of H that made you want to come here?
Well, I have family that live in Sugar Land, so I kind of knew Houston, you know, kind of growing up, coming to visit, and so I knew I would have some family here, and I really love the coaches and the atmosphere and everything that U of H has to offer, so, you know, I knew that I would be okay coming so far away from home.
Now, you've received a lot of awards and honors over the course of your career, All-American, honorable mention, things like that. Were those types of things you were expecting when you first came to U of H?
No, not at all. You know, coming from Canada, I didn't really know how the, you know, NCAA volleyball system kind of goes and how hard it is, you know, to compete. So coming down here, I had no idea what kind of, you know, accolades I would get or if I would get any at all. So it was definitely a surprise for me.
Now, as a redshirt senior, this will be your final go-around. What are you going to miss the most once it's all done?
I'm going to miss everything. I always think about this now as, like, things are kind of coming to an end, like being with the team every single day, you know, having somewhere to come and hang out, and, you know, just the whole atmosphere of being on college is just awesome. I'm going to miss it all.
Now, you're majoring in geology, and as a guy who's taken a couple geology classes, I have to say that takes bravery. What are you looking to do? What are your plans for after college?
Well, the funny thing is I tried geology, that was in originally,
Okay.
and I liked the classes, but it was like really hard with all of my practice schedule and stuff, so actually I've changed majors. So I'm in consumer science and merchandising. So not sure what I want to do with it yet, but I still love geology and wish I could have pulled through for that one.
All right, real quick, what's your favorite thing about U of H?
I would say the school pride. I think, it's gotten more and more the years that I've been here.
Absolutely.
We just keep growing as a school and, athletics and everything, and I just love being a part of it.
All right, other side of the coin, there's got to be something about U of H that gets under your skin a little bit.
The parking.
I think a lot of people would agree with you about that. All the construction now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I know being off campus is a little bit of a pain in the morning.
Absolutely. All right, finally, name one song you're embarrassed to have on your iPod.
Oh, geez. Embarrassed to have.
Taylor Swift or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, I love Taylor Swift. I'm not embarrassed.
So she's okay. So she's secure in her iPod. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Well, thank you, Lucy, and we'll send it back to you.
Great.
That will do it for this edition of In the Game. Next week, Priscilla, as always, with our Fan Zone segment.
Mason will do another Cougar Corner segment, this time with Bryce Bell of the football team.
And we'll have plenty of highlights and news to get you caught up on everything U of H.
Remember, follow us on Facebook and Twitter for giveaways.
That will do it for this episode of In the Game. I am Mason Pratt.
I'm Robert Guerrero. Remember, don't just sit there.
Get in the game.